Good morning. Welcome to the ALS Association, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota chapter's midweek meditation. Today's meditation will be approximately 10 minutes in length. Let's begin by getting comfortable, shifting in your seat or in your bed, wherever you are. Making any adjustments that feel like would be helpful to you in order to not only be more comfortable, but to be more present. Taking your time, being mindful with any movements and any thoughts as you make those movements. And as you begin to get settled, we'll start today's meditation with a question to consider. And that is, do you let go more than you grab? And notice right away what, if any, thoughts arise as you hear those words. Notice if it creates any sort of visceral response. And then just let that be. As you come into your stillness, also begin to be more attuned to your breathing and what your breathing is like today. So taking a moment to just tune in to how your inhale feels and how your exhale feels. And as we allow the mind to focus on one thing, it gives us an opportunity to rest. It allows the brain to get the message that it can just let go versus grab onto the thoughts that might be residing there. So once again, one point of focus, the breath. And as you do so, letting go of any decision that might arise about what it means to be breathing the way that you're breathing today. So if the breath is quick, short, bumpy, it's okay. See if you can just continue to place your attention there and ride it out. Perhaps noticing parts of the body that expand or move as the breath comes in, and then shift a little as the breath moves out of the body. Once again, considering that idea of letting go, whatever that means, versus grabbing, and whatever that means. Do you let go more than you grab? And as you continue to get settled here in this quiet posture that you're in with awareness on your breath, begin to let yourself move toward an idea of what it looks like or feels like to think of letting go. So maybe an image comes to mind, maybe a sensation in the body. Letting go could feel like softness, openness, availability, unclouded, or something else. Taking a moment to breathe into whatever that might look or feel like for you. And if it feels good to you, you might even really just let it expand with each breath in, allowing yourself to embody it fully. You may do this with eyes slightly open and softened or completely closed. Being present to the sensations in your body and any image that arises in the heart. Knowing that if this is a comfortable or even pleasant place for you to be, that it's one that you can return to at any point later in your day, in your week, in your life. Take a moment to consider the idea of grabbing and notice what comes to your mind and heart and any sensations in your body as you hold this idea just for a moment. Grabbing, is it effortful? Does it feel dense? Maybe it feels exciting. Take a moment to scan your body for any kind of sensation that might represent this idea of grabbing to you today. Check out the feet, the hips, the inner thighs, the shoulders, your jaw, the forehead. Feel free to linger in any spot that you feel called to linger in and maybe allow for a little further presence, attention in those areas. Letting there be no real judgment of openness versus grabbing or tension. Letting go of preferences. Simply being present to what is and what you find here. And play around with the idea that as human beings, we experience and embody both of these things, letting go and grabbing, knowing that they shift around, things come and they go. And there's really nothing for you to do except to perhaps notice, bring to it a loving presence. Really feeling your complete wholeness, breathing in to your completeness, breathing in to your wholeness. If you'd like to linger here for a while, you're welcome to do so. Sitting in the soft, quiet presence that you have created for yourself this morning. And if you feel ready to move on with your day, you can simply just follow my words as you explore whatever movement might be available to you in your body today. Maybe find a little bit of a lengthening in your inhale and your exhale. And if you haven't, letting the eyes open and bring into focus one or two things in your room, maybe things that you see on the wall. And either imagining at this point, placing a hand at your heart, or actually physically placing a hand at your heart. And imagining or feeling the sensation of the warmth and the weight of your hand at your heart. And very gently, to the pace of your own breath, we will inhale and exhale, inhaling through your nose if possible, and exhaling through an open mouth. So we'll inhale and exhale, keeping to your pace, inhaling. When you're ready, exhaling. And one more time. And from here, imagining returning your hand to resting, or actually placing your hand to its resting spot. And just moving through the rest of your day with the idea that you can be present to your own self in its complete wholeness for this day, for this week, for this month, for this year. And I thank you for joining me today at the ALS Association's Midweek meditation. May you enjoy the rest of your day.